Hi everyone, happy Halloween. It is officially Halloween. Sorry about the bad lighting, but here are a few more of my babies ready for Halloween. I wanted to have a chat with all of you. Let me pull up my chair here. So I am in Facebook jail today. The reason for that is I posted on my own Facebook page that I had some reborns for sale. And a couple of people went off on me saying my prices are too high. And then I was accused of selling the knockoffs, and I don't know, one of them or both of them, somebody reported me for bullying them because I said, like, if you don't like my prices, move on. And one lady called me special in a derogatory way. So I blocked her, but now I'm in Facebook jail because I called her a B word because she called me special in the derogatory manner. And, just because she thinks I'm selling fakes and she thinks that my prices are too high, I know they're not fakes. I've been collecting reborns since the beginning. Now, somebody tell me if I'm wrong here, but the two babies she had a problem with were Sam and Meg by Bountiful Baby, Marissa May. And I'm not seeing any markings on them, but this one lady's trying to say, well, they say Marissa May on them because I have a Sam or a Meg or one of them, and mine says Marissa May. So I have three Sams. My Sams don't say anything on them, and my Meg doesn't say anything on Meg. And so the lady's trying to accuse me of saying that they're the counterfeits. And she's like, and they should have a COA. I'm like, Bountiful Baby kits don't come with a COA unless it's a real born. And these ones are not real borns. And, I've had them for years and years and years. I think long before these counterfeits came to be. And, she had no right to call me special in a derogatory manner. If you don't like my reborns, if you don't like my price, just move along. She's like, that's too much money for a reborn with painted hair. I'm like, but other people are selling for way more than I am. So, I don't understand why people are being so rude to me lately about the babies that I have for sale. I don't make reborns, and a lot of people are having trouble, I guess, with that fact. Some of them are nice, some of them are not so nice, trying to give me tips and tricks on how to improve my reborn technique. And I'm like, I don't make reborns, so even if you're being kind, thank you, but it doesn't really help me because I don't make reborns. And I said, I don't know who made these reborns because, I've had them for years and years and years. I got them without paperwork. I got them used but not abused, probably at least 10 years ago. And people are like, well, why are you selling? Well, why does it matter why I'm selling? If you want it and you have the money, then go ahead and buy it. If you don't like me, you don't like my reborns, don't like my price, just move along. Some people were telling me my Sam and Meg were only worth about $50. I'm like, you can't even buy, I don't make reborns, but I know you can't even buy the supplies to make them for $50. And then you've got the people saying if you see a reborn for less than, I think it's $200 or something, then it must be a scam. So if I sell for less than 200, I must be a scammer, or they must be the knockoffs, but then again, my reborns are only worth $50 each, and I just can't win these days. I don't know what to do. If you must know why I'm selling, as many of you know, I have a large collection of reborns, and I'm just selling because I need room. I don't have room to display them all. But if they don't sell, I will squish them in somehow, and I will keep them. I'm not saying you have to like my reborns or agree with me or like my prices. And then I'm getting people that are trying to get me to come down in price, and my prices, I'm in Canada, so my prices are in Canadian dollars. So I did a currency conversion today. I put in 300 Canadian to US, and I think it came to 220 or something like that in the US dollars. So that's, to me, an amazing price for a reborn. And I send extras with them, like extra clothes and diapers and stuff. So I think you're getting a good deal. And if I had the money and I saw a reborn for that price that I liked, I would buy it. But right now I don't have money for reborns or really any extras. As I've said before, I suffered a mini stroke, back the end of February, and I'm still recovering from that. I can't work full time right now. So I'm working part-time. I'm making enough to pay the rent, pay the bills, buy my food, that sort of thing. But there is no extra money for reborns. And people aren't understanding that. People aren't understanding that I'm not going to give them away for free. I'm not going to lower my price because you are on welfare or on disability or you're low income or whatever. Right now I'm low income too. People that are on welfare or on disability probably are making just as much as me, if not more. And I'm working. I can barely work. And I have applied for disability, and I'm waiting to hear back. But I will still be working part-time as long as I can handle it. Now, my doctor says I may not ever recover fully from my mini stroke, or I may just wake up one day and be all better. We don't know that. So, I wonder, somebody said before I got myself in Facebook jail, do these people go around to the store or whatever and say, oh, I'm on disability and I can't afford your price, so can you please lower the price so that I can buy this item? Or do they tell the store employees, I know we've all heard it, those of us who sell reborns, oh, I've lost a child, or I have a mental illness and I can't afford whatever price you're asking. So do you go to the store and tell the store employees, look, I have a mental illness, or I've lost a child, please lower your price? They're not going to do that. Reborn dolls in general are expensive. It costs a lot of money to make. Even though I don't make them, I am well aware of how much it costs to make, and I'm well aware of how many hours the reborn artists put into making their dolls. So it's not my problem, no offense, to, lower my price for your budget because you are on disability, because you have a mental illness, or because you've lost a child or whatever. So it's not this lady that called me special, I think she's a reborn artist. And to me, that's, you know, like you're trying to sell your reborns, and that's not very professional. Like, you don't know that maybe I was going to be a customer of yours, but now I've blocked her and I will for sure never be buying from her again. Or ever. I've never bought from her. I think it's rude to call someone special in a derogatory manner like that. Special as in, you know, someone with an intellectual disability. But you know, there was no need for the name calling. Just because you don't like my prices, or you don't like my babies, or you don't like me, like, she was on my friend list. So why did you send me a friend request if you're just gonna criticize my reborns that I'm selling? You know? Anyways, I hope you like these babies in their Halloween outfits. So we have here Olivia, Tori, Morgan, Victor, Ophelia, no, not Ophelia, Octavia, and Rosalie. So the kids are, I think this is the Owen kid. I can't remember the sculpting artist. This is Tori by Ping Lau. This is Asher by Donna Lee. This one, I think, is Noelle, I think, by Adri Stoetti. This is Boel by, I think, Adri Stoetti as well. And this one is Tibby by Donna Rubert. So yeah, hope you like my babies. And I've got, I think, 17 hours till I'm out of Facebook jail. So when I get home from work tomorrow, I'll be able to post on Facebook again. So please remember to be kind to people. If you don't like the person, why are you friending them on Facebook? If you don't like their dolls, why are you commenting? If you don't like their prices, just move along. She was telling me, and you know, like, honestly, I do know the difference between the authentic reborns and the fakes. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Some of the Bountiful baby kits, they don't have a stamp or whatever on them, but that doesn't mean that they're fakes. I have 3 Sam kits, and I looked at all 3, and all 3 of mine do not have a marking on the back of the neck. And some people are telling me the marking may be where the head goes into the body. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to take my doll's head off to look for a marking. Unless, of course, you want to pay me $20. Yes, that's right, $20. Because, you know, I'm going to have to take the time and take a photo, then get a new zip tie and put their head back on. I know it doesn't cost $20 to do that, but too bad. That's what I will charge you if you want me to remove the head, and that will be non-refundable whether you buy the baby or not. So again, please be kind. We need more kindness in this world. I've been having a rough time lately, you know, with trying to sell a few of my reborns, and people even people in the reborn community aren't understanding, like, okay, $300 in Canadian funds, which also will include extra clothing and diapers and a pacifier and whatever else I can throw in there. That is a good price. If you don't like my price, don't like me, don't like my babies, just move along. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Bye for now.